All right, Hooper Kratos here. I'm going to show you another top secret trick that top players will use sometimes on purpose. If you're playing somebody like me, or Arvandor or somebody like that, they do this to you. Chances are this is not an accident. They did this on purpose. And our Vandor mentioned it to me, and so I'm making a video of it. And he calls it split boxing. And so the idea is that when you get your unit to materialize right as your opponent's unit is about to leave a square on your side. So they're moving down your lane, and right as they're about to leave the square, you drop a unit right in their face on top of the square they are leaving. And it looks like your unit is in front of their unit, on your opponent's unit's back side. And yet it'll hold it in place on that, half in, half out of that square. And then you could put a second unit on the square in the opponent's unit's face. And you can have two units attacking the same unit simultaneously, but only one unit takes the damage. So what you do is you might use this with, say, a Koala, which has a higher hit point for its mana cost than basically any other unit. And so you put it as the front unit, and it's absorbing the damage, and then you put a high attack unit, like, say, the Ninja, behind it, and the two units are attacking the same unit at the same time. Obviously, if you have a ranged unit, this trick is completely unnecessary. But if you don't have a ranged unit in your hand at the time, you can still pull off a two-unit attack by using split boxing. Now, I really only will do this in a game when I'm really feeling in the groove, and I'm like, I really got my timing down, and I'm well practiced for the day. My brain's all firing on all cylinders. And then I don't even think about it. I just do this intuitively. I'm like, hey, I need extra support for this unit. I'm going to try and catch it as it's leaving the square. I don't do it very often, but I'll do it sometimes. And so, but I'm going to try it. It's going to be really hard with a mouse. This may take me a few tries. I may cut the video directly to the moment when I do it. So we'll see. I'm going to try it. So I'm going to do this in a trainer match. I have not put any ranged units in my deck on purpose. And this is one of those times when I'm not trying to win the game. I'm just trying to practice this trick. All right. Let's try it with this Bazooka Trooper. Ready, set, boom. Missed him. So hard to do. It's so hard to do. Let's try it with a Witch Doctor. Boom. It didn't last long enough for you to see it, but I did get it. I got one hit off of the Skellywag. And that's why the Witch Doctor killed him so easily. I mean, that's why they killed the Witch Doctor so easily. Because I split boxed it. Oh, the Wizard. That might be a good one, except the back unit will get chained. Well, we'll give it a try. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Ready, set. Oh, I missed him again! So hard to do. I should probably stop these guys, huh? Come on. Alright. Mummy's a good one to try it on. Ready, set, now. Missed him! Ah! Got my timing wrong. Ah, man. That would have been perfect. Ooh, Koala, another good one. I don't know, except he's going to jump. Ready, set, now. No, he jumped. here we go. Ready, set, boom. Did it. Did it. Did it. Well, I did it twice. They're both really hard to see, but I did it. So I had, once it was with a witch doctor, once it was with a wizard. Obviously, it's much easier to do with slower units. So you have to take into account the fact that it takes like a half second or so for your unit to materialize, and your other units will just pass right through your unit as it's materializing. So it has to fully materialize before the opponent's unit fully leaves that square. And then when that happens, that's when you can hold it in position, and then you can have 2 units attacking it simultaneously. It is it's basically, it's kind of like this last ditch effort defense when it's best used against an opponent's tank unit, like a like a Viking or a mummy. And if you don't have another tank to fight it with, or poison or something like that, you don't have some other means of defense, you drop a koala right in its face, right as it's about to leave the square, and then you stick like a ninja behind it or something like that, and you can take out a mummy with a koala and a ninja together if you split box like that. It is hard to do, as you can see from my various attempts, but it's a useful skill to know, when you're really hard pressed. My advice is to err on the side of dropping your unit too early, because if you drop it too late, then you have a hard time recovering. But if you drop it a little too early, there's still a chance you might be able to stop the unit by some other means. That would be my advice.